Hi guys, Yolanda here. So I've cut some papers, I've put some silver on the spine, you know, the glitter paper, and I've put the paper on here. I put the magnets, just a bit of a recap, on the outside by mistake because I forgot to put it in. You know, I'm actually playing this a lot by ear with you guys, and then I just put some gorgeous washi tape from P&A to rim it. But before I did that, I used a Copic pen. This is a Copic pen, well, anyway, one of these pens, to blacken the cardboard or the chipboard. Okay, so it looks much better like that. So this is pretty simple. There's not a lot that you can do to embellish there because of the way it closes, and I just love this closure, by the way. I think it's really cute. Yeah, and then of course I put the same here. Maybe I'll put a little bit of flowers there, I don't know, but you carry it like a lunchbox. Okay, let's move on, let's not waste time. Now what I've done, I'm doing my paper pad here, I've cut 3 pieces for the actual album part. So I've cut 2 doors, right? And then which I will give you the measurements in a mo, and I've cut this one. Now, you know that this is 8.5, if I'm not mistaken. Let me measure. 8.5. So these pages are all cut to 8.25. Okay, and then this is cut to 6.25. So it includes the flap. So 8.25 by 6.25. That's for this page on this side. And I think this should be the same, or maybe just a little bit less. It's 6 1/8 really. 6 1/8, because if I don't cut it slightly shorter, then it's going to impact on that. Okay, as you see, I haven't done anything on this. Yeah, look, 6 1/8, and then obviously the scoring is always 1/2 inch. And then now this one, I cut out a window, and for that this was on my desk, so I just used that. I traced around it, cut it out with my craft knife and my scissors, and then I used the Cricut acetate, love this stuff, to put on here. And then I just cut another piece. I did make folds for the pockets on either side, and this one there's no fold because I don't want this to be too bulky, but it still gives you plenty of room to put stuff inside. And I haven't finished with this yet, but before I did any excuse me, the acetate, or before I put on the back, I embossed this on my machine, just with polka dots, okay, with a polka dot embossing folder. And then I used this guy, I think it needs a clean, the Nuvo glue pen, and I just dotted it. And then I used the Nuvo gilding flakes. And I just rubbed, you know, you grab it, you just rub it on. If you want me to show you how to do that in a separate video, I will do so. So I more or less have a faint idea of what I'm doing here. So what else did I need to tell you? Can you see that? Oh, my throat, you know, it's just summer and the gardeners are here and the dust is just rising, so it's affecting my throat. And now so I've given you the measurements for that. And this one I've used a Tim Holtz thing here for closure, and the measurements for that, let me get this out the way, just getting stuff out the way, guys. The measurements for that are 5 5/8. It's these measurements here. So this is a flip page. I've used black cardstock, so it's 11.5 by 5 5/8, and then this is a piece of the scrapbook paper I cut from the collection. I just cut it to fit on here, and then I folded the remainder of it, so it's 12 by 12, right? So I just folded the remainder of it, and then I used this guy, so Martha Stewart border punch, just to add this. And you can see I just added it. I don't usually make this so wide, but it just worked out there that way, which is fine, because on here is going to go a photograph, so it will cover that. And probably a photo. I could put pretty pieces of white paper everywhere to show you where the photos go, so you know, but I mean, because I like to see that, so we can put a photograph here, photograph there, and of course a photograph here, and this is the closure for that. They're really cool, those little Tim Holtz closures. So let me just get this out the way for the moment. So I hope I've explained that well enough for you guys. So what I'm going now, I'm just going to quickly put it together and then decide what to do. Now, maybe I'll explain this just now when I get to it. Otherwise I'm just going to confuse not just you but me too. So first thing we're going to do on this is put this guy down. So where's my glue? Right here. And I'm using glue, you know, I prefer glue. I just used a random piece of leftover cardstock. I'll give you the measurements for this. That edge is gone a bit there. This one is 1 3/4, more or less, okay, approximately. It's just a little bit less than that. Actually, don't look at the, because I'm going to cut this down, and this is like 3 3/4, okay. And then I have scored it 1 inch in on my little scoring board because we need to make room, because this is going to be the closure. We need to make room, you know, for the photograph. So I did 1 2 3 4 scores there at 1 inch to 1.5. So it's half an inch. Okay, so that is there. So let me show you now. This guy is going to go on this side, right? But before I put him down, I have to put this one down. So more or less in the middle. Here's my pencil, and I'm just, you know, I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm not going to sit here measuring. So I've got to just make sure that it's folding from the first score line, and I think about there should be fine. I think that's fine. Let's just make sure I've got my line nice and straight. That should be okay. And I'm just going to mark it there and mark it there, and that is the first thing I'm going to glue down. I should have actually cut it beforehand. Yeah, I should have cut anyway. All right, let's do it this way. It's fine. You know me. Oh gosh. Okay, so this goes, I'm just putting it between those marks. It should be all right. Again, I always just like to double check that this closes very nicely without infringing on that, which should be fine. I always just like to press it down with my bone folder. So hopefully this is correct, yes, and it provides room for the photographs. So now I am going to glue this down, and once more I want to check that this has got enough space from here, yeah, so it doesn't fold. Alright, I'm going to glue this guy down. All right, so I'm not going to put this guy on just yet because this is going to be the next page. I suppose I could, doesn't matter. Okay, so that's going to come like that. So this is going to be the closure. And so I made my little shaker, just a little shaker bag with, you know, the sequins inside. I've already cut my piece to go on this side. There's just a mark there. And I think this is, again, this was just a random piece I had lying around. What is that? Oh, it's not, it's a leaf. It's a part of the leaf. I thought it was a pencil mark. So this one was actually 2 1/4, and then, you know, I just scored down the middle, and this piece now is going to go on here, and this piece is going to go like so, but I'm going to cut that down, and I want to make sure this comes right to the edge there. But before I can do that, let me make sure this is it. I need to put so let's just see, which is fine. So I really just need to put a magnet here. This better work, more or less in the middle there. So I want the other magnet to be on here. I probably should have done this before, but you know, this is like I say, I'm doing this by ear. This is how I work out how I do my photo albums. I just play along, so you're actually seeing my process. And I wonder, I think that's a little bit long there. So what I want to do now, I'm going to cut this here. I'm just going. So I've already cut this down, okay, so it matches that corner there, and then all I'm going to do now is glue it onto my shaker. It's probably an easier way of doing it, but hey, this is how I'm doing it. And then, like so. I'm just going to hold that down for a little bit. Yeah. There we go. And that should hold. Should. Now, I did say I thought this was a little bit longer, so I'm just going to cut it a little, just a little bit. Just feel. There we go. So I've taken even less than 1/8 of an inch off. I need to sharpen my cutter because I use the chipboard on it, you know, and when I cut the chipboard on it, it goes a little bit blunt. So now I think this guy is going to go absolutely fine here, but I want this to be in line with that edge there. So let's put some glue, shall we? Okay, so I've stuck that down. You saw how I did that. I just inserted well, you saw how I did it. Do I need to explain? You know, I didn't stick it down. I just let this magnet grab it, and then I pressed it down. I just want to smooth this out, you know, and there. How cool is this now? Come on, tell me it's cool. It's cool. Perfect. And of course I'm going to do something there. So I'm just, now there is a little bit sticking out here. So I'm just going to cut that. and I hope the sequins don't spill out. And that's fine here. Just a little bit of cutting here. Right. So how cool is that for a closure? Now here, I can do two things. I can either add some more glitter paper. I mean, I'm still going to embellish that. That's quite nice there, actually. Or I could use this. I think that's quite nice. Now, what I want to do here, actually I'm going to just stick this on now. So let's put this in place. So, I have cut a pocket and I've used my punch. Sorry guys, you know my throat, what can I say? Still struggling. So I'm going to put that there. I thought I would leave that for you guys to see me do. So, very simple. Why is this catching? Oh, it's this. And then you can see I've already just cut. I mean, I don't have to tell you the measurements, I'm sure. You're all pretty smart. And so I've just kept a plan, and I thought a photograph could go there and one there. And then two here. And of course we have the pocket. Now this guy, let me close that, is the cutout from here. So this is going to be used. I'll probably, depending on how much paper I have left, I will probably put some paper on there. And then we have the closure. And yeah, it could do with more decorating. So I will definitely do something here, but I'll do that later. I do most of my decorating at the very end. You know, the odd bits and pieces and fabric, especially on the journals. So now I have already cut these out. This I cut out is exactly the same as this here. So I just used the scrapbook paper and cut it to fit on this back here. So let's close that. So there's still quite a lot of room for Christmassy or winterish photos. I'm almost tempted to take this to Portugal with me, but I've already got my big one there. So maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or maybe I'll buy paper there. Who knows? I don't know. I won't have my stuff with me, you know. So it could be a problem. So that is exactly the same. Then I have cut this one. And this one now is almost 5.5 inches. It's just shy of it. It's 1/8 shy of 5.5 inches. And of course it should be 8 1/4. And then you're gonna love this. I have cut this one. This one now is again 8 1/4, and of course with the flap. Don't forget that flap, because I've forgotten it before. This is like 6 1/8. And then what I did here, I just cut a little square. So I put one of my laminated sheets behind it, so it looks like snow and a candle in the window. And then I used some of my glitter paper, and obviously I'm still going to put something. I want to put a little flattish doorknob here, not anything too big and bulky. And then and maybe some more, something, maybe a little curtain. No, but the curtain would go here, wouldn't it? So no, probably not. Anyway, this is what I plan to do with this one now. This is going to go here. I had to add an expander on here. That's why you see this red bit, because I cut it too short. That's why I say remember your flaps. Don't forget that 1/2 inch for the flap. So it's 6 1/8. So that will go there. I don't know if I'm going to add another little, and this will go here. Of course I have to decide now also where I am going to put my magnet. And I think I'm going to, well, how I'm going to close this. No, I don't think I'm going to do the same thing. I shall see. Anyway, I will be back in a moment. I'm going to kind of glue this down and figure out if I want to add anything else. Plus I have to do cut another border to go on here. I hope I'm not going into great detail, you know, with this tutorial with measurements and stuff, but I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. So I've done quite a bit. I've been driven a bit crazy by all the power cuts. It's been stop, start, stop, start. It's so annoying. Kind of lose track sometimes where you are. So this has been elasticized. This one I still have to do a lot of work in this part of the journal. I will show you this when I do the flip through, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like more or less when it's kind of put together. So and I think I'm probably going to cover the elastic. I mean, you don't need to see it. Yeah, so we'll do the cover together. So it opens like so. You already know that. So I'm just going to take these out, because now we are going to do, just makes it easier to work, you know. Where do you belong now? Where do you belong? Right in here. So let's put that aside. This one I haven't stitched together yet, because it still needs work. I'm still not happy with all the papers, but again, I'll do some of that with you. And then let's just put this here. I was going to add more to this part, but then I decided no, let's just keep it simple. So I still got lots of work to do on here, so don't look at that. So really this is just a matter of sticking it down. Again, I cut off camera because like I said, the power cuts, they really drive me crazy. I mean, yesterday Sunday we had 2, and it's just yeah, kind of stops the flow of creativity, if you know what I mean. So I am still wondering now, because I have this here, just to make it different from the front, and I'm thinking maybe I should just use this as closure instead of magnets. I think I am going to do that. It's just stuff I have got in my stash, and I really do like that, and I might even hang something. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to cut it right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't want it too long. And then I'm just going to make this into a knot at the end to stop it fraying anymore. And it's a gorgeous like lime green, and it's shiny, this stuff. So now let's just make it even, shall we? More or less. Let's pull it that way. Get it right just now. That's about right. So I'm just going to lift this, and I am going to use my glue gun to stick it down. That's it. Like so. And I think that'll be fine. But I am going to stick, I'm just trying to think, because I'm ad-libbing here. Maybe I will put one magnet, not two, because I want to do a little, well, not a little, but a photo mat. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to stick one magnet down before I do the gluing. Because then when I put my, let's say this is my photo mat here, yeah, that'll look perfect. And then I can do a smaller one as well, just to give it a little bit of interest. So that'll be great. I hope I don't forget that there now. So this is just a matter of, where's my glue? Here it is. Isn't this paper pretty? Oh, I just realized. No, it's going to have that closure, so I don't need to, it's fine. I was thinking how I'm going to keep that from flapping out, you know, but there's no need because I'm using this little trim for closure. Let's get you out. Oh, what am I doing? Did you see what I was going to do there, guys? Did you see? So, to the rescue. Oh my goodness, I nearly made a big boo-boo there. So let's put that on. There we have it. This will go first, so photographs can be put here, even little one can be put here, and a big photograph here. So that will go like so. Let's just wipe the excess glue, make sure it's all done nicely. My little window, which I'm still going to work on. Yeah, that's great. Nearly made a big boob, and I just put this here, this photo mat, the silver one, because I thought it looked nice. And this will go like so. I mean, how easy is that? Which allows room, you know, for the photographs. And why aren't you sticking? I don't think I put glue there, so let's put a bit more, because, you know, yeah, I didn't. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. But you know what? This happens all the time, so it's okay to make mistakes. There we go. I think I also need to glue that side down. Yeah, let's just glue that down because a little bit more on the edge. Yeah, there we go. And this glue is just flowing out a little bit too much for my liking. Put you down and make sure it's Monday morning, guys. It's Monday morning. And I think I need another coffee because I think I'm still half asleep. Even though it's 20 to 10 in the morning. And I've been up with the birds. So there we go. So like I say, I haven't pulled these very tight, and I think I can even actually pull that a bit tighter. And then we shall do some, these ends I think are going to go on the outside so we can hide them. See? So there we have our little badam. Badam. You're not supposed to stick there. That's fine. Badam. Okay, and then it just needs a bit of embellishing. And like I say, do I have some black handy? I'm just having a look. I want black cardstock now. I think I finished it. So I am gonna go, hang on, I've got some here. And I think it would be nice if I cut this in half. Let's try it. For a little photograph. Where's my, here it is. And guess what I'm going to do? Because I'm going to put paper on top of that to cover, well, you don't even have to cover the, I could even just leave this plain with the magnet. Yeah, that'll be fine. See? And then I could even do another one, but I do have, no, it's not big enough for there. These are just bits and pieces. This is a little envelope I've made. Not quite finished. I still think it needs something there. And I just love this. No, too small. Oh, unless I use the, because you know the photograph will look nice framed with a bit of glitter paper. And I did have a piece somewhere. This is just some more ephemera I made to go in, and that'll go in the journal part. So I have these two pieces. I also made, where did I put it? I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. This is a little frame. I used one of these frames that I've had for 20 years, and I put fabric on the back, and it just says love is kind. So I don't know where I'm going to put this. Oh, you know what, maybe, you know what we could do. See, I'm distracted. This is how I work, guys. This is how I work. Wait, I've got this. Let me do this quickly. So I am going to measure, and I'm going to do it on this side. Yep. Let's do it that way. Pencil. Okay, no, there we go. So that'll go here. Just do a quick cut. It has started to rain now. And cut it that way. That's very nice. That is very nice. I may as well just finish what I was doing there before I got distracted. And I mean, it really doesn't matter where this guy goes. I'm just taking the paper off and sticking it here. put some glue. I do like to get my corners down always. Just think when they lift, you know, they just don't look nice. It's just too late to push it down now. There we go. Toss it away, why don't I? Oh. And that, why isn't it sticking? Can you see? Hey. Because, did I put this the wrong way? Oh my goodness. What am I this morning? No, that's right. Oh, for goodness sake. No, I'm doing this all wrong. But it should be sticking. Why isn't it? That's so weird. There, right? So, something is making it not stick. Seriously, it's not sticking. Okay, now it's sticking. For goodness sake. Maybe I must give up filming today because I'm making all sorts of blunders, aren't I? So you see, you get the idea. I do want to make another one. And I'm hoping it will stick. It should. There we go. Now it's sticking. I mean, how cool does that look? I need to put a bit more glue here. I have to say, this video is a little bit, I don't know. Power cuts. We haven't had one yet this morning. And they kind of frazzle me a bit, you know. So that will go there, and that will go there. Yeah, that should be fine. So we can put photographs. Here I would put just a small. I'll show you what I'm going to do here, because this is such a beautiful picture, so I don't want to chop it up, or you know, I mean, I suppose you could even put a photograph there. Let's have a look and have the bird peering. That would be nice. So maybe I'm not going to do it, because what I was thinking of doing, guys, is just putting a little corner pocket. I think I'm still going to do it. So I'm going to cut this to about, yeah, to about here. So let's cut that, and then I'm just going to tilt it slightly to the side. There we go. And then we can put a photograph there, and we can still put one across there if we want to. If you want to, whoever, you know. So let's put this here. I've only put it on two sides, guys. And then, yeah, so if you want to put a photograph, let's say this, you can still do it there. I mean, it's going to be thinner, obviously, than this. Or, look at this gorgeousness. I think that'll be very nice. So I'm actually going to make a big, and once again, I'm just going to measure to fit in nicely in here. About there will do, and about there. So let's cut that, and I'm not going to back it or anything. And let's cut lengthwise. So this is quite big. It's more than 5 by 7, so you can either put a big photograph on here, or 2 small ones, and then you've got the back with the little, can you see that? Yeah. So this is not quite dry. And then here, I'm not sure if it'll work now that I've put this guy in. I think I might have to chop it down, but I don't think I will. Let's leave it at that. Although I think maybe it needs something. But you know, as again, you know, once the photographs are here, or the big one, so I'm just going to leave that. And then I still have this piece. I do like this. And of course, it's so cute. Now, what I was thinking, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Is my glue gun on? Yeah. Let's have a look. So let's put this guy, because now my desk, of course, is getting just it needs something. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put something there. How about, see, big difference makes. I could do that. I have this. No, I don't quite like that. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe it just needs something, and then I could cut that and make sure this is open, so the photograph, so I'll only glue it at the very top, will go underneath. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because really it needs something. I'm still not sure about this guy, because you know why? It's going to hang over the top, and this is fragile, so I'm not too sure about that. Maybe I'll just put some ribbon there or something. So let me put this aside for now, and then I will come back to it. And guys, I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe I can use this. What I want to do is put, actually that looks quite nice, doesn't it? And I still want to put, oh, I like that. And then I can put something there, white or silver. That's cute. That is cute. Yeah, I do like that. All right. So let's just do like so. Yep. And do like so. Very, very cute. And all I need there is a little knobby for the door. And I do have this cutie pie, which I think will actually go well. I don't normally like to see this metal showing through it, but you know what? It'll be okay. So I'm going to take my little guy here and just sort of eyeball it. I think that'll be fine. Oh, I missed it. No, a bit up, I think. I think that's in the no, it's too high. And just a little bit. And I didn't cut this guy very straight. I hope you guys do a better job when you make this of cutting your little door or window straighter than what I did. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, I think it's okay, hey? Yeah, very, very cute. I like that. Simple. And we do need, unless I use, where did I put my, no, we don't need this guy, but he's too wide for here. I like it. I do like it. And you see, yeah, I do like it. So let's cut that there. So I've cut this piece out, And again, just a thin line. This is always what I do. I will put in a corner pocket when I don't want to cover the beautiful paper. You know, if there's a nice picture there or something. So this one can just go. There is a little bit of the window, the laminate showing, but it doesn't worry me. It's okay. There we go, you see. So you still get that. And then you get your, I'll have to cut another photo mat. Oh, let's be careful of that. I'll have to cut, but let's just say that's fine. Look at that. Which is the one for the other side, by the way. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. So you've got plenty of room for photographs. I still have to change this. I don't know what I'm going to use here. Okay, so this is now finished. There's still room for more embellishing, and I will see. So it goes like so, as you know. And then I put this guy in here so we can put photographs wherever. And I really think a photograph there would go great. And then this, as you opens that way. And again, I put a pocket there. Here I just use some washi tape to just brighten it up a bit. And then we have this photo mat, which can be used, I suppose, even both sides. There's a little train in there. Maybe photo there, what, you know, whatever. I hate saying that. I don't know why I do, but anyway, I do. And then this one, as you know, opens up, and I put a big 5x7. It'll have to be cropped the photo a little bit, or put on the back rather. And yeah, and so that, and this one holds it in place. So it goes like so. And there, and of course, and a photograph there would be nice. And then also on the mink, I did put some stickles, not a lot. Just, you know, kind of in by the ears and down here. Took me a while to figure out what this little gorgeous creature was, but I think it is a mink. And so now we come to the journals, which will be in part 4. Okay, I'm not gonna, I think we'll, there goes the hardy dollar, do that in part 4, and maybe even do something, the cover, or part 5 for the cover. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to make them too lengthy. So guys, I will see you again very soon. Ciao now.